Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 34. I could see peace instead of this. This has been one of my all-time favorite quick little lines that helped me really shift in a very fast way. I could see peace instead of this. I was acknowledging that I could do it, and peace is what I preferred. So whenever that irritation came up and gave me that invitation to see my ego's motivation, I knew that I could see peace instead of with my ego, but I had to make the choice to make that shift. Paragraph 1. The idea for today begins to describe the conditions that prevail in the other way of seeing. Peace of mind is clearly an internal matter. Peace of mind is clearly an internal matter. It must begin with your own thoughts and then extend outward. If it begins with your own thoughts, it has to begin in your mind. So we're training our mind to see things differently. So the minute that we decide to see things differently and we choose for peace instead, we are going to have an internal shift in our mind, and it's going to be projected outward. It's going to extend. It is from your peace of mind that a peaceful perception of the world arises. This is powerful because we are projecting the world we see. So when you get that you want to have peace instead of your other way of looking at things, judgment, condemning, lack of forgiveness, anger, righteousness, of course, all of those things are the ego. Once you decide that you want to do this, the world that you see is going to be totally different. Paragraph 2. 3 longer practice periods are required for today's exercises. 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening are advised, with an additional one to be undertaken at any time in between that seems most conducive to readiness. All applications should be done with your eyes closed. It is your inner world to which the application of today's idea should be made. So we're doing this inside because that's where you get to change your mind. That's what we're being trained, is to go inside and shift what we are projecting. Paragraph 3. Some 5 minutes of mind searching are required for each of the longer practice periods. Search your mind for fear thoughts, anxiety-provoking situations, offending personalities or events, or anything else about which you are harboring unloving thoughts. Note that note them all casually repeating the idea for today slowly as you watch them arise in your mind, and let each one go to be replaced by the next. So you have a thought and you state what you would like to experience. I could see peace instead of this. So I'm having a thought of my son getting in trouble. I could see peace instead of this. Have a thought of I'm under stress to make a deadline for writing an article. I could see peace instead of this. Thinking about friends coming over for dinner and I've got to prepare for that. I could see peace instead of this. So it's all happening inside of our own mind. Paragraph 4. If you begin to experience difficulty in thinking of specific subjects, continue to repeat the idea to yourself in an unhurried manner, without applying it to anything in particular. Be sure, however, not to make any specific exclusions. So if there's something that's really irritating you, do not exclude it from, I could see peace instead of this. Your ego wants to trick you into believing that there are some things that are really difficult and some that are easier. So you can see peace in the easy things, but not the difficult ones, because, well, that's how the ego tricks us into not applying this consistently to everything. But there's no order of difficulty in miracles. Everything is suitable to you maintaining your peace of mind. But the key thing in here is that even if you don't have a thought, just say, I could see peace instead of this, because it's preparing your mind, creating new neurological pathways for you to receive the automatic thinking that allows you to see peace instead of this at will. So let's go to paragraph 5. The shorter applications are to be frequent and made whenever you feel your peace of mind is threatened in any way. The purpose is to protect yourself from temptation throughout the day. If a specific form of temptation arises in your awareness, the exercise should take this form. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. So I could see, if I wanted to, peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. So there is an I could choose to see it differently from how I am choosing to see it now. Paragraph 6. If the inroads on your peace of mind take the form of more generalized adverse emotions, such as depression, anxiety, or worry, use the idea in its original form, which is, I could see peace instead of this. If you find you need more than one application of today's idea to help you change your mind in any specific context, try to take several minutes and devote them to repeating the idea until you feel some sense of relief. It will help you if you tell yourself specifically, I can replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry, or my thoughts about this situation, personality, or event with peace. Notice how specific this is. I can, if I choose to, replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry with peace. I can, if I choose to, replace my jealousy with peace. I can, if I choose to, replace my concerns with peace. We're always at choice. That is what is so powerful about the immense training that our mind is receiving, is that once we know that we are the ones projecting the world that we see, and we want to see it the way God sees it, which is everything is loving, because God created everything lovingly. It's everything is the energy of love. And you want to see it that way, you have to make the shift in your mind, because nowhere else is the power of projection available. It's not in your toe. It's not in your elbow. It's in your mind. Thanks a bunch, and I'll see you in the next lesson.